Overall, the Russian advance has been halted in the Kharkiv region, but heavy fighting is ongoing in many areas, and the Russians continue to attack. The Russian plan, according to radio intercepts, was to take Vovchansk in 2 days. Now a week has passed, and occasional Russian reconnaissance raids have entered Vovchansk, but they are very far from succeeding in taking the town. Therefore, batter e.g. Russian 40 soldiers from the 9th Regiment of the 18th Motorized Rifle Division from Kaliningrad, from the brutal fighting in Vovchansk back into Russia without orders, and now appear to be being hunted as deserters. Here, we see pictures from battles at the village of Burgovatka, west of Vovchansk, where the Russians tried to take the northernmost bridge over the Donets River and get the then only remaining bridge in the area within comfortable artillery range, and thus cut off the supply routes to Vovchansk. This does not seem to be working out for the Russians now either. Ukrainian General Staff said that the situation in the town of Vovchansk is under control. As of now, since the May 16th, the losses of the enemy in the Kharkiv direction amounted to 160 occupants and personnel and 21 units of weapons and military equipment. FPV pilots of the 110th Brigade attack and destroy 2 Russian tanks in the Kursk region. More good news. For the first time since the start of the war, none of the brigades complain that there are no artillery projectiles. And this has been happening for the last 2 months. However, we still have to work a lot. The Czech initiative will go ahead. We are negotiating with all partners about money, Zelensky said. Russians pulled up tanks in the Kursk region near the border with Sumy. They were noticed early, and 2 were destroyed immediately after detection by the 103rd Territorial Defense Brigade. And France will send a second batch of Aster-30 missiles to Ukraine for use with SAMP-T anti-aircraft missile systems, Defense Minister Sébastien Lecornu said at a parliamentary hearing. Russian oil is being massively routed to the EU via Turkey, which has become a key transit point. From February 2023 to February 2024, Turkey's purchases of Russian oil increased by 105%. And its fuel exports to the EU rose by 107%. The scheme is possible because of a workaround in Brussels sanctions that allows blended fuels into the EU if they're labeled as non-Russian. Estonian border with Mordor, the communists are unhappy.
Просто посмотрите, сколько их там.
Russian propagandist Solovyev scorns Anthony Blinken for playing in the Russian city Kiev. He then thinks that Helsinki and Warsaw are also historically Russian cities. This is the Russian mentality right there. That is what they really believe.
Еще главное, оружие привез. Но сказал, по территории России нельзя бить. А по какой территории вы бьете, идиоты? Это все Россия. Мало этого, что он у нас в нашем русском Киеве устроил эти похабень всякую? Мы еще ему выставим счет, арендную плату за то, что в нашем русском городе всякую чертовщину поет. Василий Ильич, нечего головой трясти.
Нет, что-то новое.
Что новое? А что
В
же
нашем
оттуда?
русском городе Киев.
А чей он еще? Киев, мать городов русских?
Это да. Но
Верни старушку на родину.
раньше
Пришли
была
тут
Одесса.
укронацисты. А Одесса чья?
Не, Одесса раньше была только, сейчас уже и Киев.
Минуточку. Может быть, какой-то вопрос ко Львову?
Тогда Львов тоже русский город.
Вот
да.
молодец. Вот что, значит, вот что паспорт животворящий делает российский. А? Вот смотри, 3 минуты российский гражданин. А уже все, Львов наш, русский.
Русский город.
Я думаю, что еще минут через 5 и Варшава будет наша русская, и Хельсинки. А что, исторически все это правда.
And for the end, some military history. Video footage captured during the funeral procession for American sniper Chris Kyle. His funeral procession spanned 200 miles from Midlothian to Austin. Chris Kyle was a United States Navy SEAL sniper. Born on April 8, 1974 in Odessa, Texas, he became one of the most lethal snipers in U.S. military history. Chris Kyle joined the Navy in 1999 and quickly gained admittance to its elite SEALs unit. He served 4 tours in the Iraq War as a sniper and was awarded several commendations for acts of heroism and meritorious service in combat. His marksmanship became renowned both within the American military and among insurgents, who nicknamed him the Devil of Ramadi. Kyle claimed to have killed more than 160 people, a record for a U.S. military sniper. In 2012, he published his best-selling autobiography, American Sniper, which detailed his experiences as a sniper. The book later inspired a film adaptation directed by Clint Eastwood, with Bradley Cooper portraying Kyle. After leaving the military in 2009, Kyle followed various pursuits, including appearing on talk shows and participating in the TV competition show Stars Earn Stripes. He also co-launched a non-profit group, Fitco Cares Foundation, which supplies fitness equipment to war-wounded veterans. In 2013, Chris Kyle was tragically murdered by Eddie Ray Routh at a Texas gun range near Chalk Mountain. Routh, a former Marine, was found guilty and sentenced to life in prison with no possibility of parole.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you want to support Warthog Defense, please become our member and get early access to new videos, exclusive members-only videos, and become administrator in comment section. The membership link is in the description.
Rescues every day. We had a guy last week at 6 rescues in 6 days. You know, he's doing the job every day.